The Ice Bucket Challenge to strike out ALS has become a popular trend on the internet. The purpose of the challenge is to spread awareness for ALS. But what exactly is ALS? ALS stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis and is also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It is considered a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects the motor neurons in the brain and the spinal cord. ALS affects a person's ability to voluntarily move. Normally, a movement signal would start from the brain, travel to the spinal cord, and then reach the muscles to cause a movement. By compromising either the upper motor neurons, the lower motor neurons, or both, voluntary muscle movement fails. Results of motor neuron degeneration starts with muscle weakness and twitching of the hands or feet. As the nerve cells degenerate further, a person's muscles will begin to atrophy from disuse, causing paralysis. Speech impairment and trouble swallowing and chewing can also occur, thus leading to an unhealthy drop in weight. Advanced cases of ALS can cause a difficulty in breathing, forcing a patient onto a ventilator. Eventually, the patient will die due to respiratory failure. It's hard to say what the scariest part of ALS is. It could be the fact that life expectancy after the onset of ALS symptoms usually lasts about 3 to 5 years. It could also be the fact that ALS has currently no known cure.
Staying in a bathtub full of ice-cold water and ice cubes is fun after you've done it and promise yourself you would never do it again. I felt the biggest pain. I never thought that being exposed to ice cubes can cause you that much suffering. And I stayed in the water for 4 minutes. But the reason I'm saying all this is that, you know, even though I suffered, even though I felt the pain, I still had the option to put an end to it. Right? I still could decide that, you know, at any time I can just jump out and it'll be, you know, over, and I'll be fine again. Or, you know, my friend is here, so, you know, if anything happens, he can just drag me out of the water and I'll be fine too. So I felt safe. That's what I want to say. And then when you think about people affected by the ALS disease, they cannot just decide to finish their suffering. They cannot just use an option to stop it. And their loved ones, their families, and their friends, they probably do as much as they can, but it can never be enough until there is a cure for the disease. Then I think about the people in my life. You know, I love too much to want to see them suffer, you know, from this disease, you know, like this one. And by learning what we've all learned now after the Ice Bucket Challenge is, you know, everyone can get affected at any time, and there's no cure for it. That scares me, and I think the awareness is there. So, you know, if there are people who just know that they can do something, I don't know, who work for the government, who are the decision makers, who are researchers, who have the monies, who know they can do something to find the cure, they can contribute to it. And if one of them would be you watching this, then this is the reason why I've made this video. Because then I would like to challenge you. You don't have to put a bucket of ice cubes, over your head, but I would like to challenge you to do whatever you can, whatever you possibly can, to work on finding the cure. And in order to find it. Since it can affect anyone, it can not only affect you, but think right now about your loved ones, if I may. But this can happen to them too. And if you are really a person who can do something, contribute, to finding this cure, then please do it. I promise to myself and to everyone who got scared that I'm not jumping in ice cold water in my life ever again. And I would like to also thank Heinrich for nominating me for this challenge. I am very late with this video, so I made the donation. And oh, by the way, please donate money. Everyone, please donate money, because it's fantastic what can be done with all the monies that were found around the world with this amazing challenge. But there is also revenge. So I would like to nominate Roland. I would like to nominate Andrew. I would like to nominate Terry. And I would like to nominate the man who loves surprises. It's Tony. So please don't wait 5 days just like I did, but you have, as per the rules, 24 hours to submit your video, and we want to see the best of you, basically. Thanks.